Steve Morgan for Fishing Monthly Magazines here on the 2015 Rapala ABT Barra Tour. And I'm with the guys that won the Teemburra all-night event. That was the Sunline-sponsored event. It's Team Reflection Bassman with Ash Sims and Dan Curry. And you guys got a great limit of fish, just under 5 metres, but it was anchored by an absolute donkey. Who caught the big one?
Yeah, Ash got the giant. Yeah.
Ash, first up, congratulations. But tell us about the giant. I think I saw where you were fishing. I think you were fishing in some pretty heavy timber. Metre 16, the big girl. Tell us all about it.
Yep. No, we had a bit of a plan that there was an open patch where we had some big fish coming through, and later in the night, obviously, we thought, we got to move into the heavy country. So, yeah, as you said, she's pretty tight in there. We ducked in nice and tight, and it actually took 2 casts. Set the hook into that big girl, and Dan was actually having a sleep, so I had to give him a kick in the ribs and say, "Hey mate, get in the net, like this is going to be a battle." So, but no, it was good. She played pretty nice, really. She come out and it was awesome.
Special fish,
very special fish.
Tell us about the lure for that big fish for a start. What did you catch that on?
That big fish was on a standard 130 slicky. I've got that one here. The water had gone clear. Our wind had dropped off to what we thought when we first started the event, so we were running brighter colours. That's just a standard 130 true blue, so she climbed all over that.
Tell us about the this nighttime event, Dan. It's a big event. Starts at like 4 in the afternoon, goes to 8 the next morning.
Yep.
You obviously have to pace yourself out. You can't throw for like 16 hours in a row.
Sure, yeah.
So what made you go to sleep when the big fish were about to bite?
Yeah. Well, we didn't sleep last year, which hurt us. But we were going to sleep between the bites, between sort of 12 and 3 sort of thing. Yep. But I was like, I'll go for the first sleep, and that's when Ash hooked the giant. And then later on through the day, 3 a.m, seen him come through on the side scan, seen probably 4 pretty good fish. Again, cast in, rolled out, got belted by probably 1.5 metre, 1.8 something like that, and tight country, just went all through the sticks, and Ash was napping, and we were both sort of still asleep, and we missed that one, but
So tell us your general Barra tactics when you guys go back. You've obviously done well. You're doing pretty well on the team of the year at the moment. Tell us through the setup. Obviously, the slick rigs is a big part of your component. I see you've got some other baits here. Ash, can you tell us about the other baits you've got?
Yep. So the other bait we run is was a pretty standard sort of a rig with an FLT Trans Am there. We've upgraded those hooks. They're number 6 mustards. And that thing there was one of our go-to lures, a little bit shallower water, and we'd see the fish coming through on down scan, so they were coming through hard on the bottom. We actually had a couple of times where we actually pitched that lure back to them and got them straight up.
So what's your method for this lure here?
That one there, it's actually a technique we're using on that is very similar to what we used to use on the Somerset bass, that real slow draw.
Yep.
Throwing it in, hitting the bottom, and then a nice long draw with it, and they climb on that on the drop. So it's just one of them things, just keeping that in the zone. They have been feeding on red claw up at Teemburra. We've had a few that have actually coughed them out on us, still alive.
Yeah, so that's why you got the colour.
That's why we went the black one. So
now tell us about the outfits you got here. You got the Miller Rod shirts on, and there's some great looking Miller Rods here. Tell us about the outfits you're using.
Yep. So this is actually one that Ian did for us last year. So it's a beautiful, once again, that control freak system. Very, very nice grip. I find that super comfortable. This is the Beastbuster medium light. So what we done is I wanted something with a little bit smaller guide train as well for running 20 pounds. So that's 20 pound Power Pro Super Slick. Mm-hmm. And that was something that come up with. He built this rod, and I've been super wrapped in it. And I love it for vibing. I can throw my vibes, and I can still throw my heavy baits on it as well. So
that's great. Now, what about the light braid? It's reasonably light line, the 20-pound braid. What's the theory behind the light line?
Yeah, more so just a sink rate, but Power Pro, so it's strong. So we're running on the 5,000. I've got 30 pound Power Pro on that. That's a 5,000 with a full weight, so get that speed up. And then so I'm just running 30 on the on the salty as well, a bit more of a power stick. And then like Ash was saying, we've got the light rods as well for more of that finesse, the slow drop. Also, when you see them on the down skin, you need that thin line, the super slick. You can send it straight down to them. It's not holding it up.
Yep. So. Now, tell us about, I see 2 slick rigs here. One of them, I know both of them have got modifications. Ash, tell us about that modified slick rig. You got a little stinger hook running underneath. How do you do that?
Yep. Yeah, so that's a rig that the boys have been doing for a long, long time. It's just purely to improve your hookup rate. we chop and change through times and bites on what size treble we go on there. That's an owner, number 4, BC 56. I've got mono in there, so all we've done is crimped a little length of mono and put that stinger hook on there. I think you'll see on Dan's one there. We do mix them up, so oh no, that one's got mono as well. We vary it from mono to wire, just depending on what the bite is and how our lures are swimming. So little things like that definitely change lures. Swimming actions, so Dan and I actually spend a couple of hours in the pool every single tournament, swimming lures. And it's just one of those things, we've got a 5,000 there, which makes that lure work. We want that speed. It's cranking at 105 centimetres a turn. So we need 10 or 15 lures that are going to swim on that reel. So, we spend a lot of time in the pool swimming lures and checking them before we come out.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's a great tactic because on the Barratua, she's hot up here. We're at Proserpine now. Having a swim's probably not a bad way to get ready for an event. Look, guys, congratulations. Want to check out the full results, go to abt.org.au, and we're about to go into the last event of the Daiwa Barratua. Sorry, the Rapala Barratua, which is the Peter Faust afternoon event. 2 days of fishing at Faust. There's some big girls up in there. What do you reckon your chances are for Team of the Year?
Yeah, we've got Karim and Griffo are doing real well this year, so they're obviously the team to catch. We've found some big fish in pre-fish. We just hope we need that little bit of luck. They're there, they stick. We're just going to go out and enjoy it. It's one of them things. There's nothing like a barra bite. And for both Dan and I, we're pretty keen to just get out there and go fishing. So,
all right, guys. Well, congratulations.
Thanks, Steve.
And good luck with the event. Good luck with Team of the Year. Keep up with it. abt.org.au.